So guys, it's actually, well, today is March the 28th, 2024. And this is Shawn Dexter John again. And yeah, I'm going to have to show you the time on my watch. Not my watch, but my cell phone. Hold on. It was only 1 year ago, guys, that he was literally practically crushed to death, and he's back on television. Yeah, it's good to see him back. Such a fan. All right, we are revealing another very big announcement this morning. The winners, what? We got the winners of the 49th Annual Gracie Awards. The Gracie Awards recognize outstanding achievements by women in media. And drumroll, you're already ahead of me. Yes, drumroll. Let's congratulate Gail King. She's honored for outstanding achievement as an on-air talent in the news. Congrats, Gail. We have more CBS News honorees to announce. Yeah, so as you can see, it's March the 28th. And I did have published on Google Books and Google Play a few work papers with some sort of work report notes additionally placed in there. You know, they were authored and originally published earlier on, earlier this year, last year, the year before, and so forth. But anyway, I published a few additional ones late last night and early this morning. One is on women's rights and feminism and modern feminism. One is on the General Assembly of the Americas and meaning the future General Assembly of the Americas of the Organization of American States, and the EAA, the Free Trade and Economic Area of the Americas. Another one is on anti-extremist activities, anti-terrorism, so forth. So I certainly. Part of my job is to articulate how the Central Intelligence Agency opposes terroristic government, terrorist organization, religious extremist activities, and political extremist activities and stuff of that nature. So I did place forth. I did publish this particular consolidated work paper. Actually, it's 2 or 3 work papers. On Google Books and Google Play, so you'll be able to find it there. So now you'll be able not only to find the legal article, the New Societies, and the preceding and original, the New Societies book sketch published with iUniverse. You'll not only be able to find it in Google Books and the search engines, but you'll also be able to find, I guess at this point, 6 additional, 6 additional publications on Google Books and Google Play. You know, so 5 or 6 at this point. And so I'm going to publish this particular video recording on YouTube today. The one I published yesterday, I was going to publish additional segments of that video recording, but I threw it out because I had other stuff to do and I did not need to focus on publishing too many video recordings and so forth. I had to fix my Google account just to make sure. I just had to make sure that it worked perfectly, and so that's what's going on. I'm going to publish additional work papers on Google Books and Google Play, and so I still do have most of my authored works, literary works, or legal and political works. Published and stored in Scribd or at Scribd.com. I actually have an account under my name, Shawn Dexter John, with Scribd.com. That's SCRIBD.com. So I have over 300 work papers and work reports and documentation stored and published at www.scribd.com. And I also do have a lot of it documented on my LinkedIn account, and I do also have a lot of it documented on my Facebook account and also Twitter account. I have enough all over the place so that not only what are in the undisclosed offices identified, but also I have backup, evidence placed online that I'm not lying about who I am and the work I've done, so that everyone within the federal government of the United States can say, well, we
we easily identified him as the person placing forth these policies of the federal government of the United States via the CIA. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to understand. All right, so and we are briefing the public. It's an emergency briefing over the next few months. My work's gonna remain online. I'm gonna change my identity to Khaled Sandiata Hassan, and my original and primary identity, Shawn Dexter John, will become secondary. I'm not going to be offensive at all in making note that I'm the same person when I do evolve my look over the next few weeks or so. And it's not going to be a negative or regressive look whatsoever. Actually, obviously, why would I go from field work to corporate and agency work and regressing what I place forth? But yeah, so I haven't lied about much at all. Okay, and what I've said online, some of the personal notes that I haven't linked in, they might sound a bit emotional or a bit frantic. But if it's that, I usually delete it right away. But it's usually it's based on the truth, and it's just not professional. And I make sure that you guys know it. It's just a casual note that I do place on LinkedIn here and there. Hopefully, it's not altered. I don't know. So sometimes they might alter the PDF copy of the screenshots of it. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so I'm not psychotic, I'm not schizophrenic or any of that. But we do have a lot of stress at the Central Intelligence Agency, and we have so many offices that we are creating all over the country. No longer just special offices or professional offices, but more so civil society organizations, which are very equipped to be able to function as Central Intelligence Agency operatives, entity operatives, or corporate operatives and so forth. But yeah, so we are revolutionizing the Central Intelligence Agency, and it's becoming a bit more progressive as mandate and no longer just as proxy as necessary or in some sort of segmented way. So that's the reality. In the United States of America, it's not gonna only reflect on or acknowledge its conservative past or the strength of conservatism in the United States of America, but we're also going to preserve it naturally. We're never going to become some sort of philosophical state of just one sort of perspective, unitary, without allowing for the spectrum of free thinking or free thoughts. So even though we are still a Christian-based society, a Christian-led society, we protect every variated form of the spectrum of political opinion and free thinking and so forth. Okay, so hold on. Are you okay, sir? A little. So everything is going to work out perfectly, right?
I hope.
We are safe here, right? The whole neighborhood is safe, right?
Best I can tell.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, the lights are off. Okay, guys. The lights are off. I'm gonna have to brush my teeth again. But I did push my tooth to the side a bit again. I did straighten it out a few years ago, and I did push it back to the front. I did push it back to the side again, as I had it in college for undercover purposes. Quite humble, just in you guys' mind. But anyway, I can show you that the bathroom is a bit dark, it's unlit. You can see the difference. So, all right, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna walk to the store, to the fast food restaurant very soon. All right. sexual. And don't believe these folks when they say they don't want to hurt me at all. They've hurt me so bad over the past 15, 20, 25 years. When they say they don't want to hurt me at all, the whole CIA and the whole, everyone laughs and said, folks, you guys are envious of Shawn Dexter. Shawn, that's clear as day. You guys are going to get the fuck out of the way. We're going to mix the country, mix in. Shawn is going to have a lot of white baby mamas, gorgeous, beautiful white angels, blonde most of the time, and their husbands are going to be in a lot of shock. Now they get punished for raping black strippers and beautiful high school females, as they say. Oh, you know, quite awful. Okay. So we're gonna hurt quote unquote nice young white men just to make a nigger happy. That's gonna be part of the punishment. You guys will figure it out.